I watched an episode of Anohana again.
Oh yeah.
Kind of thought it was shit. I've watched all of Anohana, and
I was looking at you to be like, don't you fucking dare finish the sentence, sir. Don't you fucking dare.
Don't drop the S bomb.
It was kind of shit. I watched Anohana like 3 years ago, and I fucking bawled my eyes out. Great time.
Yeah.
I watched the episode 1 again. I'm like, wow, I stuck with this.
It's just episode. Nothing happens in episode 1.
Yeah, that's why it's shit.
Episode 1 was by far the worst episode of Anohana. And the episode 1 of Anohana almost put me off of Anohana.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what?
That makes it kind of shit, right?
Yeah, because I thought when it first started, I thought it was like some lolly fan service bait. Because I remember the scene where Menma sits on his lap, and I'm like, oh, here we go, here we fucking go again.
Here we go again.
Unzips pants.
I was just like, another lolly bait fan service show, and then I think it was like halfway through episode or like the end of episode 2 or 3 where I actually got emotionally invested. I remember episode 1 was like pretty bad.
Do you think if Anohana came out today, it would be given the same level of respect that it's given? I feel like I don't think it could hold up.
I don't
today.
think so, because at the time that Anohana came out, there were very few shows that went in that direction.
Right.
I feel and especially with like how short the show was well. Like, it managed to do something in 12 episodes that a lot of anime struggle to do in like 20 plus.
That's why I feel like it's kind of meh. Now, if you go watch it back, I don't think.
Okay, to be fair though, you only watched episode 1, right?
Yeah.
I didn't rewatch it all again. I watched just episode 1 again.
Well, then that's probably why you thought it was shit, because you watched the worst episode.
But after I watched it, I was like, how the fuck did I make it to episode 2 after I watched this? Because it was shit.
Yeah, but that's the same as like every person who watches like the first episode of Steins Gate. And it's like, why would I continue to watch it?
Episode 1 of Steingate's good, right? I think.
I think it was.
I don't boring. Remember.
I remember thinking.
I'm like an Alzheimer's patient half the time. I don't fucking remember anything.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's probably why. Yeah.
For some reason, with anime, like I do.
Why did you start to rewatch it?
Yeah,
because who was it? Emily Emerici told me she thought it was shit, and I thought no, it's good, right? It's good. So I went back and rewatched it.
Yeah, but I guarantee Emily also only watched episode 1. Was like, it's shit.
No, she watched all of it. She said.
Oh well, then.
But she watched it recently. Come on and defend yourself, Emily.
I've rewatched Anohana about like 4 times, I think.
4 times?
Yeah.
What?
I've only rewatched it once, and I thought it was.
Bro, we'd have flying cars by now. People stop rewatching anime this many times. Are you fucking kidding me?
Because
4 times? Why?
Because I think Anohana was the very first anime that got me to cry.
Yeah.
Because I remember back before I watched Anohana, I was like stone faced. I can never cry during anime.
John's just like this.
I ain't no bitch.
I'm a real man. And then like I cried like a bitch the first time I watched Anohana.
Oh yeah, of course.
Anohana, I still love it to this day.
Mid.
Okay, if that's the case, what anime would you recommend to someone to make them cry? What's
Golden Time?
What is it? Golden Time?
Is that the right name?
Yeah. Golden Time.
Okay, I always fucking call it something different by accident, like Golden Week or some shit.
I mean, to me, Golden Time is in the same category as Anohana for like.
There's a cult though. I like the cult. I'm kidding. I just found that whole cult arc really dumb, and I really enjoyed how stupid that was.
I can't even remember.
I can't even remember.
There was like a part where she was like brainwashed in a cult or some shit that happened. I think so. I don't know. Again, I'm basically an Alzheimer's patient in waiting, so I mean I'm probably the wrong person.
I definitely didn't get a cry boner though from watching Golden Time.
I just googled saddest anime.
Okay.
Just saddest anime, and in Google it says number 1 Anohana. And then,
see, Emily, even Google agrees.
I feel like there's a safe ending.
The Anohana ending?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to remember.
I remember crying like a motherfucker to this.
I know I cried like a motherfucker, but I don't know if that was because I was like an emotional teen. I don't know if it will like affect me that much at this day and age, because I remember this was like, Anohana was more like Pavlov's dog. It conditioned you with that one song at the end, and then it like...
When Secret Base comes on?
Yeah. And then at the ending of Anohana, I feel like the reason that was iconic was just because the song just kept going and going, and I was just like, stop. I don't have any tears left.
They all scream, "I found you," and then the ending starts, and you're just like, "Ah!" Like, why?
The one that broke the camel's back was like Anohana. I'm like,
I cried a lot out of Anohana.
Yeah.
I think before Anohana, I don't think I had ever cried watching An anime. Yeah,
me-
I'm trying to think.
For me, it was weird. It's like very early on when I was watching a lot of anime, like you know, because I think I first cried at Clannad, and then it was just like a chain reaction of like, and then I watched Anohana, and then I watched Air, and then I watched all these shows that made you cry. And then for a while I had this blank period where
Probably because you exhausted yourself.
maybe, and then the one that broke the camel's back for me was Makia.
Angel Beats made me cry.
Angel Beats made me cry,
okay.
but like I didn't cry. Like there was so many like sad shows that people were like crying. Like I didn't cry at the end of Your Lie in April. Anohana checks out. I think I've heard Sydney sing the ending more than I've actually heard the actual ending.
Do you think
Anohana does
Anohana?
bring up Anohana a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Anohana would have aged well at all?
Oh, that's a good question.
I watched it, and when I watched it, I was like, "This is a show that I never ever want to watch again." So I'll never find out. I just never wanted to watch it again. I
mean, I for one.
If I needed to cry, I would put on Anohana.
Yeah, I for one fucking loved this show when I watched it. Cried like a baby at the end. Beautiful music as well.
Yeah.
Opening and ending banger.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would recommend it to people today though.
I know, right?
It's hard. I think it's really like I think people who watch it now, some people will like really fucking connect to it, and then others will be like, "This is so cheesy."
I'm scared to rewatch it because I hold it really, really close to my heart. It's the vibe of the show is everything that I love, but at the same time, I think back to it and I'm like, a lot of this, I love the crying, the sadder part of the aspects just feels really cheap. Like, here, let me play this really sad song when I want you to cry. Yeah. And it worked. It worked. It like conditioned us. Like we were a fucking dog. We're like, okay, you hear the bell or you cry now. You cry.
What I would recommend instead, I think, instead of Anohana is Makia. The
Makia?
movie. Yeah, because that's written by the same person. And I think Makia is just, I think is the better aged version of Anohana.
God, do you know what I think would be interesting? Because I had this thought the other day, where you take a show like Anohana or some other really popular show, and you do kind of like an after story of all of the characters grown up, right? And just seeing where, like, I think, Kai, can you pull up the Anohana 10 years later? Like, they did a 10 years later drawing, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, just give me one like a side story.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Look at this. Look at that poster.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
No!
Click on the close-up.
My babies!
Can we see a close-up of this man?
Beard.
He's got a beard. Wait, look.
Oh my god! Nah, no. Oh my, nah.
I broke down into a hippie, man. Look at the main character.
Yo, the guy on the left is me for real. I wasn't ready for that. They're like salarymen, bro.
Yeah, I know. Right in the feels, man.
Oh, that's just.
I will say, like the fucking blue-haired girl. Whew.
Yeah,
like be careful of who you make fun of in high school, man. Be careful of who you make fun of in high school.
They should have done an anime from this age. Would have been more interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still hope. You know, they might remake it. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I would not necessarily Anohana, but I would love to see something like this in general.
Sure.
Especially because all we get is like the fucking what if official collaboration pieces or what if fan arts. But I would love to see something like that because I think that would be absolutely incredible.
お前といると嫌なこととか思い出して
メンマはいなくなっちゃってもいいんだ。メンマ、自分が死んじゃったことくらい知ってるよ。
俺たちは取り残されちまってんだ。
本間メイコのことになると人変わるのってさ、あんたも同じじゃない？ありがとね、チンタン。やめろ！
あの日ここで止まった時間が動き出す。